Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Namaste. Let us start with session number 18th. It will be in the area of foreign currency options, how you can use the options or futures, that is the foreign currency derivative side, and manage the transaction exposure. In earlier session we have discussed how you can use foreign currency forward for management of transaction exposure, and in today's session we will be discussing about the foreign currency options market and how you can use these options for management of transaction exposure. As we know that the derivative market, particularly the foreign currency derivatives, is very recent in case of India. To understand how the derivative market works, you have to familiarize ourselves with the various concepts of derivatives and how the derivative market works and how you can take a position in derivative, the various terminology, calculation process you have to understand. Then we can use the options as a tools for managing the transaction exposure. When you discuss about options, just like the foreign currency forward market, options also a contract. A contract means in options market contracts are traded. Options market primarily a exchange traded market. There is a exchange. The exchange acts as the intermediary between buyers and sellers, and through the exchange the options market worked. However, options are also available in the form of OTC market, but participants in foreign currency market or derivative market primarily look at options in exchange traded market, because there are many advantages are there in traded fund rather than a OTC market. When you discuss about options, as I mentioned, is a contract between two parties. A contract traded in the exchange, primarily we are discussing about options in exchange traded side. Options are contract, as I mentioned, it is traded in exchange. A currency option gives a holder a right, not an obligation, to buy or sell a currency as a predetermined rate on or before a specified maturity. In case of a options, the options buyer, the options holder has the right, not the obligation, the right to buy and sell currency. Here underlying assets is foreign currency. So, the underlying asset, they have the right on the underlying asset. The options buyer has the right to buy or sell as a predetermined rate on or before a specified maturity date. So, there are three concepts here. There is a buyers, the buyer of there is a underlying asset, there is a price, and there is a maturity date. Here the buyers who purchase the options and the holder of the options have the right, not obligation. he buy at a particular predetermined price, and also he can sell the options. If it options, he can liquidate his position on or before the specified date of maturity. On the date of maturity or the before the maturity, he can liquidate his position. So, currency option, the underlying asset is currency here. The holder of the options has the right to buy or sell the sell its position at a predetermined rate and a predetermined maturity date. Before the maturity or on the date of maturity, he can liquidate his position. Options are generally traded in organized exchanges. Options are contract. These contract are traded in organized exchange. In case of India, the off currency options are available in NSE, National Stock Exchange, and also Bombay Stock Exchange. To acquire the right, that is the options buyer, to acquire the right, the buyer pays a pay premium to the seller who called options writer. In case of a buyers and seller market of options, the options buyer, while getting a right of the options, is provide a premium, he pay a premium to options writer. That person or the trader who give the right to the options holder, the writer of the options pay a premium on for that. If the buyer chooses to exercise its right to buy or sell the asset, the seller has the obligation to deliver or take delivery of the underlying asset. When options buyer got the right, the options seller got the obligation. The obligation to deliver or adhere to the right of the options buyer. The underlying asset, when the options buyer sell or purchase, the options writer, options seller has to purchase or buy, has to purchase or sell as per the contract. So, there is a right selling, there is a obligation. The right sold by the options seller, and options seller got the obligation to abide by the right. By selling the right, the options buyer pay a premium to options seller. So, there is options writer, there is options buyer. Options buyer to get the right pay a premium to options writer. Once the options writer got the premium, he has to abide by the options writer's options seller right. The potential loss is unlimited in case of options writer, but in case of options buyer, the potential loss is only the premium. When he exercises options, he get the profit. If he does not exercise the option, cancel it, he pay only his loss is limited to the premium he paid to the options seller. So, options buyer got the loss is limited to the premium. In case of options seller, the loss is unlimited, there is a open loss. So, it depends upon the movement of the market. On that basis, the option seller profit or option seller loss depends. So, when you discuss about the options market, there are many terminology associated with the options. You have to understand the options terminology. So, first options terminology is the call options. Call options, put options, premium, strike price, underlying assets, these are the options market terminology or the concept. So, let us discuss about this concept so as to familiarize ourselves what actually meaning of a options. So, call options, the call option is the right to buy a specified amount of the currency against another currency. Here call options mean the person who is purchasing a call option is a right to purchase the underlying asset on or before the maturity. So, call option, the call option provide right to buy a specified amount of currency. Suppose here the underlying asset is currency, the call option provide the right to buy a specified amount of one currency against another currency. So, here suppose two currency are rupee INR and US dollar. Suppose the options buyer, option call option here, the buyer wanted to purchase, call options buyer wanted to purchase dollar, US dollar by surrendering Indian rupee INR. When he purchased a right of buying US dollar, here here the right is purchasing of US dollar by surrendering a specified amount of Indian rupee. So, call options buyer buy a options to purchase a currency against another currency. The rate is fixed at the point of buying of call options, and for buying a call options, the options buyer pay a premium to options writer. So, call option is the buying of underlying asset. The underlying asset is a currency, your exchange of one currency against another currency or the buying of US dollar against Indian rupee is the call options. Put options, selling a particular underlying asset. The right to sell specified amount of currency against another currency is known as put option. When a person buy a put options, means he has some currency, he wanted to exchange that currency against another currency. So, suppose a importer, suppose a exporter might be receiving US dollar after 1 month. He wanted to convert the US dollar into Indian rupee. So, here the exporter receiving US dollar after 1 month, hence when he purchased the US dollar after 1 month, for him the question is here, after 1 month he does not know what will happen to US dollar. So, for him it is a risk. So, he wanted to sell US dollar after 1 month. So, he purchased a put option. The put option here putting the US dollar for after 1 month. So, when he purchased a put option, so he pay premium for that, and put option suppose he purchase after 1 month, when he surrender the US dollar, he will be the US dollar rate is 52 rupees. After 1 month, suppose the spot market dollar is available as dollar rate is 51 rupees, he will sell his own dollar at 52 rupees. So, he will be in a profitable position. Suppose the US dollar become 52, in place of 52 it is 51 rupees, 53 rupees suppose, then he will not exercise his put option, you cancel the put option by paying the premium. So, his loss limited to premium only, but he can sell the US dollar in actual spot market and get 53 rupees per dollar. Put option is putting your underlying asset in the market, call option is buying the underlying asset from the market. Premium, so when the put options holder or the call options holder buy options, he has to pay a premium. The premium is decided by the market forces. Generally, the underlying asset volatility and the maturity period decide the premium. The options writer get the premium and option seller pay the premium. How the options writer decide about the premium? On the basis of volatility of the underlying asset and the maturity period, he decide the price of the premium. The premium itself decided by a number of models are there for deciding about the premium, and the premium primarily Black-Scholes model of call option, put option price, general market people or traders are using this, and the premium is the options writer price, he is supposed to get it, and the seller, the options buyer pay the premium to the options writer. What is another terminology is the strike price, at which rate you are buying the options, the strike price. Strike price is the option, the price at which option can be exercised, at which rate you are exercising the options, that is called strike price. At 52 rupees after 1 month dollar options is exercised, then its strike price is 52 rupees. Underlying assets, there are another terminology, underlying asset for which the options buyers and sellers are selling. The underlying asset may be equity, may be currency, may be anything. So, underlying assets on what basis, underlying asset on what the options are created, that is underlying assets. On underlying assets options are created. The price of the option depends on the premium of the option depends upon the underlying asset volatility. So, there is underlying asset on which values are changing, on that changing value options are created. Then another terminology here, options or European options or American options. It depends upon the exercise, when you are exercising options, on that basis European options and American options, the terminology depends. Here suppose in case of European options, options can be exercised on the maturity date, that is suppose you have signed an option for 1 month, only on the date of the maturity after 1 month only you can exercise the option, then it is a European option. In case of American option, you can exercise the options any day during the maturity period. So, European option, American options are open, in European option sometime you can call it a closed option, only on the date of maturity you can exercise. American option is open till up to the maturity date, any time you can exercise your options. Another point is here, terminology is here, expiration date, that is a maturity date or expiration date, last date up to which the options can be exercised. The maturity date is called expiration date, on which date the options is exercised, or the last date of option exercising date is the maturity date or expiration date. There is another terminology called in the money, a put option, in the money or out of the money or at the money. There are three concepts in options that decide about the profit, about the position of the option, about the profit. Profit is available to the options buyer or options seller, in the money, out of the money and at the money. In the money, a put or call option is said to be in the money when it is advantageous for the investor to exercise it. In the money means the options buyer, whether he has purchased a put options or call option, so long as it is advantage for him to exercise the option, it is called the options buyer is in the money, because in the money means the options buyer, whether he has bought a call option or put option, is in profit, it is called in the money. Out of the money means the options buyer, that is a put options buyer or the call options buyer, is not getting profit, is disadvantaged position, which means he is out of the money. At the money means he is neither getting a profit nor getting any kind of loss. So, he is immaterial or indifferent to the option holding the options. So, the gain or loss are same. So, he is not exercising the options. So, at the money, he is indifferent about the option, whether there is no opportunity for the options buyer to exercise the options. is called add the money, neither he is getting any profit nor getting any kind of loss. So, add the money. So, in the money the options buyer in advantages to exercise, out of the money the options buyer in disadvantages to exercise the options, add the money the options holder is indifferent. Now, let us discuss about the call options. The call option, when you buy a call option, when you want to exercise your option. So, buy a call options means you are buying, suppose your currency you wanted to purchase a US dollar, you are buying a call options. When you buy a call options, when you will exercise, it depends upon the market position, your strike price and the market position. So, when you will buy a call options, the market price at the date of maturity is more than the strike price, because here you have to understand that when you purchase a call option, suppose you purchase a call option, as a buyer you purchase a call options means you have a strike price or we call it exercise price, you are exercising at particular price, exercise price. So, suppose 1 month you purchase a US dollar, after 1 month you want to purchase US dollar, you purchase a call option, you sign a call options contract with the call options seller. Suppose after 1 month you purchase the strike price is 54 rupees per dollar, you exercise per dollar US dollar 54 rupees. After one on expiration, since you have purchased option a 1 month option, so in India we generally call a follow the European exercise, because at the date of maturity exercise the options, European options you follow. So, $1 up to 1 month, till 1 month 54 rupees, at the end of the 1 month, that is the expiration date, you get dollar. If you exercise the option seller will give you $1 for 54 rupees. Suppose after 1 month to this, suppose after 1 month, that is the date of maturity or expiration, date of maturity of the option or expiration date, the spot price of $1, suppose it is available at 53 rupees. So, but you will be 53 rupees available the spot price, whether, but you have signed options 54 rupees. So, you will not exercise, you cancel the options, you will not exercise the options, but in place of that you will get dollar from the spot market at 53 rupees. Suppose after 1 month dollar is available at 54.50, what you will do? Spot market giving you 54.50, but you have signed options with the options in the market. So, you have the right to get dollar at 54 rupees, you will exercise these options 54 rupees. So, you will get cheaper. So, this is called a call option. When the call option will be profitable? When the market price is more than the exercise price. The call option is profitable when market price is more than the strike price or exercise price. The price on which you sign the contract, that price, market price is larger than that or more than that, then you are exercising the option, there is a profit for you. So, call option will be profitable when the market price at the date of expiration is more than the strike price. So, what is the value of the call option? Value of the call option nothing but I have written here, the value of the call option is market price minus the exercise price. So, value of the call option is that. How much value of the call option here? When here suppose market price is 54.50, but you have your contracted price is 54, the call option value is 50 paisa here per dollar. So, it is called call option bias. Suppose you are a put options. What is a put option? You are purchasing a put option means you are putting your foreign currency in the market. You are, so what you are putting? Suppose you are a exporter. After 1 month you are getting the dollar. So you want to put the dollar, sell the dollar in the market. What you purchase? You purchase a put option for dollar. So you are selling the dollar in the market. You have to go to a trader, options trader. You ask him, after 1 month I will be getting dollar, give me a quote for that, for options. He will give you a quote for options, that is a strike price. You negotiate, you sign a contract with the option seller and purchase a put option. The put option, you are purchasing the put option, that is a strike price or exercise price, and that time you decide after 1 month what will happen to dollar rate, on that basis you can trade. Suppose here you are discussing about the put options here. Buy a put option, exercise put option. When you will exercise the put option? Suppose put option you are exporter. After 1 month you are getting dollar. After 1 month you are getting US dollar, and you purchase a put options. You purchase a put options. Purchase a put option and sign a contract with the put option seller. Contract of what? Exercise price or the strike price. That is, suppose you sign a contract with what is that? 54.54 rupees per dollar. So when you sell the dollar, the option seller will give you 54 rupees after 1 month. Now after 1 month, after 1 month, in the market, spot market, the price of dollar is available at 53.50. What you will do? What is the value of your put options here? Whether you will exercise the options depends because when I surrender the dollar in spot market, I am getting per dollar 53 rupees 50. But I have signed a contract with the option seller by a put option. I purchase a put option, I can put my dollar in the market to the option seller at 54 rupees. So I will get this, because here I am getting more rupees than in the spot market. So my put option value, put option value is how much? 54 minus 53.50, that is a per dollar 50 paisa. So here put option when you will exercise, when I will be exercising my put options, when the market price is less than my strike price. So my exercise price is less than my market price, that time I will exercise my put option. That time only. Here the exercise price is what? 54.54, but my market price at expiration is 53 rupees. So I am putting my dollar and getting 54 rupees. So I will exercise that. Now come to the premium or price of a options. The call option, put option, this is the terminology only. So here put option and call option means I have to sell the dollar, and put option means I have to purchase. It depends upon my way of defining the call option and put option. Okay. Now suppose we will be discussing about the premium of the options. Premium means or price of an option. My price of the option depends upon the premium I paid, because when I sign a contract with the option seller get a premium for me. The question is how the option seller decide about the premium. The premium depends upon, as I mentioned, on the underlying asset. What kind of asset on which the options are being written. The asset is highly volatile asset. The asset is a stable asset. The volatility is less. On that basis also options premium decide. So the primary primary variables for options premium is the time of expiration. How many days I am writing I am getting the options, I am holding the options. The time of expiration 1 month, 2 month, 3 month depends upon the time of expiration. On the time of expiration only the option premium decide. So, another part is one part is time of expiration, that is the maturity date, another part is on which I am getting the options. So, what is the underlying asset? The underlying asset is highly volatile, then my options premium will be very high. The price of the volatility of the underlying asset also a part of a determinant of options premium. Then whether that particular asset is a forward premium or discount, because it depends upon the interest rate differential. In case of currency, if the discount currency or a premium currency, that also decide, that also part of the determinant for the premium calculation side. So, a forward premium or discount when the currency is likely to be hardened, that is getter in forward premium. So, likely to harden means it is a premium currency, the call option on it has to be higher price. Likewise, when the currency is likely to decline, the discount currency, the put option on it will be higher. So, depends upon the, in case of underlying asset is currency, if the currency is appreciating currency, the call option will be higher price. If the currency is a discount currency, the put option value will be high. So, call option, put option on that basis of currency, forward or the currency discount, that also part of the determinant of forward your options premium. So, the primary aspect is here the time of maturity, the time of expiration, the volatility of the underlying asset, and also in case of currency it is a forward currency or a discount currency. On the basis of that the premium for the option decided. Then the forward premium also, it depends upon the forward premium or discount also depends upon what? The interest rate. The two currency is a US dollar, Indian rupee, what is the interest rate differential between two country, that also part of the determinant of forward your current options premium. Similarly, exercise price is likely to fall or likely to increase. The probability of the exercise price, the likely to increase or likely to fall also a part of the determinant of currency options premium. Now, when there are strategy of currency options premium, the strategy are available in the market and many strategy you can decide, but we have discussed here 2 to 3 strategy and how we can take a position as a trader in the currency market, particularly options market, and you can use different strategy to get profit out of the options market. Suppose there is anticipation of appreciation of underlying asset currency. The currency, there is a probability that currency will appreciate. What will be your strategy? My strategy, whether my currency is going to appreciate, then what I will do? I will go for a what is called buy a call options, because I want to purchase the asset. The currency, the particular currency is going to appreciate. US dollar, suppose US dollar now 54 rupees, going to appreciate, it will be 53 rupees. Going to US dollar going to appreciate, it is 50 in place of 54, it will be 55. So, US dollar appreciating, what I will do? I purchase US dollar, I write a call option, I will purchase a call option. As a trader, I will purchase a call option, because if I purchase a call option now, when the actually dollar will be very high, that time I will sell it. So, I will purchase a call option now, because my thinking or my and I am predicting that the currency going to appreciate its value. The appreciation value, that particular currency you have to purchase it as a call option. So, my strategy for in case of appreciation of underlying asset currency, I have to purchase the call option. So, I will purchase the call option. Suppose I purchase call option for 6 months. I predict after 6 months the dollar will appreciate, US dollar is will be appreciating against Indian rupee. So, Indian rupee against Indian rupee INR dollar is appreciating. So, I will predict that I am predicting that I will purchase a call option now. Mean call option purchase means I will purchase dollar. So, I will go to the option seller, ask for to give a quote for the options for the US dollar call option. Suppose he has given a strike price 54 rupees per dollar. After 6 months, I will purchase this call option. After 6 months, dollar become after 6 months and actual expiration date come after 6 months. The market price of dollar is per $1 dollar is appreciating, it is 56 rupees. Dollar is appreciating, I have predicted dollar will be appreciating. So, on that basis I took a position in the call options market by purchasing a call option. So, but I have signed a contract with the call option seller to give me dollar after 6 months 54 rupees. I will take 54 rupees for him and sell in the market dollar 56 rupee and get a profit of 2 rupees per dollar. So, profit will be my profit, but I have to pay a premium for that. My profit depends upon the value minus the premium. Suppose here I paid a premium of 1 rupees per dollar per contract. So, my value of call options here 54, my value of call option here 56 minus 54 and I paid a premium of 1 rupees, my profit will be 1 rupees per dollar, 1 rupees per dollar. This is the profit position of the call options buyer. What is the position here? Because here the profit is strike price minus exercise price. I am exercising, what is the profit here? In case of a appreciating currency, I have estimated that a currency will be appreciated. So, call option profit will be my profit is equal to my profit will be how much? That market price, suppose market price is ST minus my exercise price and what rate I purchase. The exercise price, suppose I put here XT and my call options premium I put C. So, my profit will be ST minus XT minus C, that my profit will be this. When I will be getting profit in case of call options, if ST, that is market price, is greater than XT, then only I can get a profit, other than it will be loss for me. What is the loss for me? Suppose market price ST, the ST market price here, only then I get a profit here. Suppose in place of that ST is less than XT, then what will be that? I will not exercise option, my profit will be a loss. What is the limited loss? Limited loss is my C only, that is the call options premium. How much I prepaid the premium, that is my loss. Okay. This is called the suppose you anticipate that your currency is appreciating, take a position for that particular currency by in the form of call options buyer. Suppose I anticipate that a currency is depreciating. So, similarly, what I have done it, a currency is depreciating currency is depreciating. What else should? Depreciation currency I should purchase a put option. I go for a buying a put option. What I will go? Suppose put option I have to buy, then I will be put option. I have to buy a put option. Now I go, suppose I buy a put option for 6 months. for US, I assume that US dollar is going to depreciate. That means I put, suppose I put that options seller, the put option seller gave me a quote of 54 rupees per dollar after 6 months. When I want to put my dollar, I will get 54 rupees per dollar, and for this he charged a price, put option price. I put P, put option price, put option premium per dollar, per option 1 rupees. After 6 months, I got my dollar, I sell in the market. Now I will suppose after 6 months, now in actual market, it is spot market, $1 is available at, dollar is depreciating, rupee is appreciating, so dollar is available at 53 rupees. Here I predicted that dollar will depreciate, rupee will appreciate. So, in place in the actual market, after 6 months dollar become 53 rupees. Now, what is the value of my put option? Value of my put option, because now my exercise price is 54 rupees, but market price is 53 now. So, my value of the put option is market price, the exercise price minus the spot price or market price. I am getting here 54 minus 53, 1 rupees. But what is my profit? My profit is depends upon the value of my put option minus put option premium, put option premium is 1 rupees. So, my value is 1 rupees, put option premium is 1 rupees, I am getting 0. I am indifferent whether to exercise the option, not to exercise the option, I am indifferent now. But suppose in place of 53 rupees, it is 52 rupees. So, my value will be now, value will be 54 minus 52, because I sign a contract, put option contract with the option seller 54 rupees to sell dollar, but market price is 52. I will sell the dollar to put option seller, I get 54 rupees, but market is giving 52 rupees. I get a value of my put option 2 rupees, but I paid a premium of 1 rupees put option premium. So, I am getting a value of 1 rupees. I will exercise the put option now. Then what is the part is here? I mention here profit will be profit of put options. Profit of put option is market price minus put options price, that is you have exercise price, you have size a put option exercise price and minus the put options premium. Suppose here I put the market price is xt, exercise price I put put option exercise price I put pt, and put option premium I put only Cp. So, when it will be profitable? When xt greater than Pt, then it will be profitable for me. Then I will exercise the put option and get what is the value available to me. But when it loss for me, when xt is more than the Pt, is a loss for me. That time I will not exercise the put option, I will surrender only the put option premium. The loss is for me, the loss is available for me only Cp, that is the put option premium. But when I am getting a profit, it will be xt minus, that is market price is more than the put price. So, that is called in case of anticipation that dollar or the a currency depreciating its value. If the currency depreciating value, you have to purchase the currency, you have to sell the currency, that is buy a put option for that currency, then you will get a profitable position. Now, hedging with the currency option, how you can use the currency option hedging strategy? Currency option provide the corporate another tool for hedging foreign currency exchange risks arising out of firm's operation. By looking at the farm operation, they have the foreign open position in foreign currency, they can use the currency option strategy and close their position by purchasing or selling of, by purchasing or by buying a call option or buying a put option. Options provide the hazard to gain from favorable exchange rate movement while being protected against unfavorable movement. If there is a purchase options, your gain is unlimited, because it depends upon the movement of foreign currency, but your loss is limited to your premium only, the premium you paid for that. Similarly, it can be used for hedging the transaction exposure. If you open position in any foreign currency, suppose you are exporter and you expect that currency your open position is there, you can buy, purchase a put option. You are importer, you want to purchase foreign currency, you anticipate that foreign currency is appreciating, you go for a call option. These are the availability for you by combining the call option and put option in a different format, different what is called different way combination. You can rip the market, and the corporate have been doing this through call option put option combination, designing different strategy for hedging their open position. To understand the put option call option, let us do a problem. The problem is here, a Indian importer need to make a payment of $1 million to a American supplier in the month of October. Indian importer needs $1 million in the month of October. The current spot at present, the spot is 48.55 per purchasing dollar, and in the Indian options market, the October call, because the importer needs 1 million in the month of October. In the options market, October call at present is having a strike price of 49.05, and the premium per US dollar is 75 paisa, and contract size is $1000, and the brokerage fee per contract is $2. What would be the strategy of Indian importer, and what would be the payoff if the October price is 49.75? What are the variables given to us? It is a importer, he needs $1 million in the month of October. Current price of the dollar is 48.55, dollar is appreciating, rupee is depreciating. So, importer needs to pay more per dollar, more rupee per dollar. So, he wanted to immune his position. He has gone to the foreign currency market, that is options market in India. He saw that October call options, because he need dollar, he want to purchase the dollar. So, he have to purchase a call options. So, October call option Indian foreign options market is running at strike price of 49.05, and if you want to purchase options per dollar, the premium has to pay 75 paisa per dollar, and he has gone to a options market to purchase a contract. So, per contract the fee is $2, and one contract size in Indian options market is $1000, and suppose the October spot price is 49.75. What will be strategy? What is the payoff for him? What way he can immune his position? This is a problem given to us. Now, what we will do that? The importer need to purchase US dollar. So, he has to buy a contract. The contract size is $1000. So, per 1 million, so how many contract to purchase? One contract size is $1000 per contract. So, he need US dollar 1 million. So, 1 million US dollar. So, how many contract? Number of contract will be 1 million by US dollar by $1000. He need 100,000 contract. He need how many contract? 1000 contract. So, 1000 contract he need. Now, October position, October, what is the strike price? If you see the strike price of October call option is 49.05. Now, what is the call option premium? Call option premium is 75 paisa per dollar. Then brokerage fee how much? Brokerage fee brokerage fee is given to us. The brokerage fee is $2 per contract, that is one contract is $1000. So, $2 per contract means 1000 divided by 2 divided by 1000, that is, and plus this will be converted into Indian rupee. So, what is the current price? Current price is 48.55. So, if you calculate that, the brokerage fee per dollar brokerage fee per dollar will be, so how much, how to calculate? So, we need $2 in each dollar price is, if you see the contract which dollar strike price is 48 rupees, 48 by 55, and one contract size is $1000. If you divide this per dollar, what is the rupee amount will come? The per dollar rupee amount is 0.009, and if you add all this, that is called strike price, call option premium and brokerage fee, then you will get what is called 49.89. What is the call options price? The call option, October call option price is 49.89. Suppose the you exercise the call option, you will per dollar you have to surrender 49 rupees 89 paisa, then you will get a per dollar $1. But in October month, the spot market is how much? The spot market in the month of October, when October month actually arrive, we have given a indicated rate. The spot market in October month is 49.75 per dollar, but he is getting 49.89 per dollar. So, what is supposed to do? Now, here the position is a loss. He can close his position, he can cancel the contract and purchase the dollar from the market, but he need to pay the brokerage fee and the call option premium, these two. So, here you have to estimate what is the per dollar 75.09, and he is purchasing how many dollar? $1 million, and you calculate again, compare this. Suppose he purchased from the spot market 49.75 into 1 million, you will get, this is the price, this is the rupee amount for him. If you do not purchase, then you have to pay 75 paisa per call premium, and also say brokerage fee of 0.9 paisa. So, this together is coming around 84 paisa per dollar he is losing. So, you have to compare this and see what is the call option profitable or not profitable. If you see in this position, it is not profitable to exercise the option, it is profitable to purchase from the spot market. Now, this is the end of this session, and you can see references. These references are as earlier, and we have a one model question for you. The model question is a one exporter side. The exporter would get export proceed after $1 million. The exporter $1 million he will be getting in October. The current spot is running at 53.55, but after current spot this is 53.55, but in the currency options market October put option he is getting US dollar, so you have to sell it to purchase a put option. The put option of October month in the Indian options market is 54.35, and premium per options is 75 paisa per dollar. Contract size is $1000, and the brokerage fee per contract is 55 rupees. What will be the strategy for Indian exporter, and what will the payoff if October put premium put option spot market is 54.25. How to solve the problem? You have to go for October put option strike price 54.35. You can see that October spot price is 54.25, premium for put option is 75 paisa, brokerage fee per put option is 55. So, if you add this, brokerage fee per dollar will be, because 55 rupees per contract, one contract $1000. So, divided by 1000 you will get 0.055. Together if you add the put option per dollar price is 53. If you 54 rupees you are strike price, but you are paying this. So, you have to minus from there. So, if 53,454,50 you are getting, if you exercise the put option, if you sell your dollar the after October month you will get 53, 54, 50. The option seller will give you 53 rupees, but in the October spot market the spot market price is 54.25, and since put option you have to pay premium, even if you exercise do not exercise 75 paisa you have to pay. Similarly, you have to pay the brokerage fee. So, if you minus this, then you are getting 53.45. So, spot market giving you 53.45 and currency premium currency option market giving you 53.54. What you will do? Generally, definitely when you have to sell the dollar you have to get more rupees, you exercise the options here, you will get 53.54 from the options market, and but in spot market you are getting 53.45. So, you are getting a profit by exercising the options put options here. Thank you.